You are never out of the fight.
Just for one day.
Lone Survivor is a military, nonfiction novel written as an eyewitness account of the greatest loss of life in U.S. Navy SEAL history. Marcus Luttrell, the only survivor of his platoon, tells his harrowing story of his encounters with the Taliban.
Marcus Luttrell tells his tale to honor his friend's death and reveal the struggles of the Navy SEALs, both during training and on the battlefield.
Lone Survivor begins with Marcus Luttrell talking about his lifelong desire to become a Navy SEAL. His persistence in this endeavor is demonstrated when he describes his yearning as being a game that requires practice, practice, and more practice. That's my brand of doggedness.
Anything in life worth doing is worth overdoing. Moderation's for cowards. I'm a lover, I'm a fighter, I'm a UDT Navy SEAL diver.
He then goes on to describe the intense training required to become a U.S. Navy SEAL. Luttrell explains the main realization he has during the training. He knew for certain there was indeed no mercy.
Winning here is a conscious decision. Make up your mind whether you want to pass or choose to fail.
After, he speaks about his encounter with the Taliban in the mountains of Afghanistan, where all three of his comrades are killed. This tragic event was the result of the group's decision to let two Taliban-friendly goat herders go free, a decision justified when Mikey says the Taliban leaders will sing to the Afghan media.
We let him go. 20 more will die next week, 40 more the week after that. Our job is to stop Shah. Why do these men have the right to dictate how we do our job?
Rules of engagement says we cannot touch them.
Marcus gets saved by Elder Gulab and his American-friendly tribe. The relief Luttrell feels upon finding a secure location after the tragedy of his teammate's death is described when he is huddled with Gulab and his buddy, freezing to death, but safe.
I got this. Russia. Russia. Russia.
Finally, he returned home to the U.S., where he was honored by both the president and welcomed back by his family and friends. The heroics of Marcus Luttrell were celebrated in his small Texan town, causing an exciting roar, which erupted over those lonely pastures way down there in the backcountry of East Texas.
There is a part of me that lived because of my brothers. Because of them, I am still alive.
Marcus Luttrell's Lone Survivor utilizes clear and precise language to convey a strong emotional theme. The novel portrays realistic and convincing characters that the reader actually cares about. However, Luttrell's constant and obvious hatred for the Taliban in the first two chapters could be condensed to less than a paragraph, leaving room for actual plot. All things considered, the team average for this book is a solid B+. Evan, what did you think about it?
Overall, I'd give the book a B because I feel that the beginning of the book was dry and very repetitive. Jake, what do you think about it?
I give the book an A- because I thought the characters were really well developed, and the beginning I didn't mind too much. Daniel, what do you think?
I give the book an A- because the beginning of the book was kind of necessary, and even though it was kind of boring, the end of the book was really good due to the quality of his storytelling. Eli, how did you feel?
I gave the book a B+ because when you get to the action sequences towards the end of the book, it goes by too quickly.
True.